Hi, first grade. Today we are going to paint like the mice. So what you're going to get is a piece of paper. You need to put your name on it, a 1 for first grade, and your teacher's initial. Then you're going to flip it over. You're also getting a piece of paper plate with the 3 primary colors, water, and a brush. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to paint the primary colors onto your paper. So in one section you might paint red. We want to get rid of all the white. You'll have paper down on your table to protect it from a mess, and I want you to be wearing a smock. Then I'm going to rinse my brush really, really well. And then I'm going to paint yellow. Nice big sections, kind of spreading it all over. And to make sure that I don't change the colors, I need to make sure my brush is very, very well rinsed. Then I'm going to paint with blue. Try to get to the edges, try to get the whole thing covered, and try to keep your fingers out of it so you don't get to be a big mess. Painting is fun, but sometimes it can be really messy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these 2 colors together because they're next to each other. And so I'm going to take it on my plate and scoop some red, and I'm going to scoop some blue, and I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to get a nice color of purple. Now if you want it to be lighter, you can always add a little bit more. And then you're going to paint in between there, like they mix together to make that purple color. Mixing, 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 then rinsing. If you need to get new water, remember you're only going to fill it up to that little line on the cup, just in case things fall over, then they won't spill and make a huge mess. Now yellow and blue are next to each other, so I'm going to mix those. So I'm going to take some yellow, kind of move it over. I'm going to take a dot of blue. You don't need a lot of blue. And you're going to mix it up and you're going to get green. Then you're going to take that green color and you're going to mix it in between them, like the mice kind of mixed it with their little feet. You can put all different kinds of textures in your brush strokes. You can go all the way to the edge underneath it. Give it a good rinse. The last secondary color that we haven't made is orange. So red and yellow mixed together. I'm going to just take a little bit of red and I'm going to put it in the rest of my yellow here. Mix it up. I have a beautiful orange color there. And then I'm going to take that color and color the rest of my picture. We are just making the background for the little mice that we're going to make next time. Mixing colors is fun. You want to get all of the paper covered. If you see you missed any spots and you have some paint left over, like this area right here of my white on where my red is, I just rinse my brush and go all the way to the edge. Give it a rinse. Grab some of that purple. Go all the way to the edge. Go even all the way down. And then I see some blue that I could cover like this. Now, when you are done, the brush goes in the soapy bucket of water. The water gets dumped. Your plate gets thrown away. And this beautiful masterpiece gets carried to the drying rack like a pizza. Be careful not to bump into others and make sure you are walking. Thank you so much for listening.